This Biafra we are building is going to be a different country from the rest of the idiocy that is called Black Africa.
Consign us.
Biafra will not belong to
you.
EU.
No consign me. You know consign
Biafra will not be part of ECOWAS.
If the line, let them
You see that useless African Union? No, leave those idiots to keep on fooling themselves.
It doesn't stop us.
We are going to think differently. We will do things differently. There will be light where we come from. There will be good roads. Our universities will be world class. We will spend money on education.
You criticize. You are the same set of people that
the Biafra that I'm soft. This Biafra we are building is going to be a different country from the rest of the idiocy that is called Black Africa.
Now have become good in your eyes.
Biafra will not belong to EU.
Do you think that Jonathan will support?
Biafra will not be part of ECOWAS.
Or do you think by bringing Jonathan,
you see that useless African Union? No, leave those idiots to keep on fooling themselves. We are going to think differently.
If you like,
we will do things differently. There will be light where we come from. There will be good roads. Our universities will be world class. We will spend money on education.
And it can never be.
People will be well behaved.
Because I believe
the Biafra that I'm soft. This Biafra we are building
and it's not for nothing.
Is going to be a different country from the rest of the idiocy that is called Black Africa.
And locally, I don't think
Biafra will not belong to EU. Biafra will not be part of ECOWAS.
He will not come and
you see that useless African Union? No, leave those idiots to keep on fooling themselves. We are going to think differently. We will do things differently. There will be light where we come from. There will be good roads. Our universities will be world class. We will spend money on education.
There's something they not want to achieve with that kind of embarrassment.
The Biafra that I'm soft. This Biafra we are building is going to be a different country from the rest of the idiocy that is called Black Africa.
A wise woman.
Biafra will not belong to EU. Biafra will not be part of ECOWAS.
He will not.
You see that useless African Union? No, leave those idiots to keep on fooling themselves. We are going to think differently. We will do things differently. There will be light where we come from. There will be good roads. Our universities will be world class. We will spend money on education.
And all over the
people
world,
will be well behaved.
you know what that
This Biafra we are building.
They want to vent it.
Is going to be a different country from the rest of the idiocy that is called Black Africa. Biafra will not belong to EU. Biafra will not be part of ECOWAS.
Number one.
You see that useless African Union? No, leave those idiots to keep on fooling themselves.
Number two.
We are going to think differently. We will do things differently. There will be light where we come from. There will be good roads. Our universities will be world class. We will spend money on education. People will be well behaved. This Biafra we are building is going to be a different country from the rest of the idiocy that is called Black Africa.
There are many things that
Biafra will not belong to EU.
Against them. And against
Biafra will not be part of ECOWAS. You see that useless African Union? No, leave those idiots to keep on fooling themselves.
You get it?
We are going to think differently. We will do things differently. There will be light where we come from. There will be good roads. Our universities will be world class. We will spend money on education.
In 2023,
people will be well behaved.
There was a time that Jonathan, come and join APC so that you become the president. Come and join this because, which at the end of the day, they even bought ticket for him. He never paid attention. So this one is just not Northerners. You know, during his own tenure, the Northerners ate with two hands. They enjoy Nigeria more than ever. So this present government is causing them pain. It's bringing sorrow. It's bringing bitterness. It's bringing hunger. It's bringing kwashoko to them. So what they have never experienced before is what they are experiencing now. So you see why they look at it that the only person now, okay, let us go and plead with the person. The vomit which we vomited last year, let's go and lick it back. What a shame. What a shame to the Northerners. What a shame. Because you already called Jonathan, you played so many politics, you said so many things, you acted so many things. Hello, I want to ask the Northerners a question. If Jonathan come back now, will that solve the criticism of those Chibok girls that you people use against Jonathan? No, will all the Chibok girls come back? No, or are they already back? Is it Jonathan that bring them back? I want to know. that makes you people clamoring and jumping up that it should come? Is it Jonathan that bring them back? You see, Nigeria politics is a ridiculous and a dirty thing. It's not something to abide or engage with if you are a man of principle and policy.
If this kind of issues coming from the north are threatening, Tinubu's administration with tax reform, and I've seen Jonathan, smuggled, trying to undermine the Igbo nation and Biafra. Is that not the reason why that Biafra have already seen it clearly that Nigeria is already a damaged entity, and therefore somebody like Simon Ekpa and the rest of them are doing it with all strength?
Nigeria have already damaged even before now. Ojukwu saw it. There is something I want you to know. Every Biafran man carry grace of God. The gift of God to all the Biafrans is something that others are looking for with money. But it was given to us freely. We see ahead. We see before time. And we reason before time. Ojukwu have already saw it. That Nigeria, the country called Nigeria, there is nothing, no positivity, nothing to come out of it that is going to be good. So there is no need. But people did not understand it. And now, a boy, as at that time during the war, I believe that time they were still carrying somebody like Nnamdi Kanu. He was wearing pampers that time. They are carrying him at hand, the mother. Now, wake up, saw the vision in another angle that this thing have expired. The expiring date of Nigeria. But because other ones called Nigerians doesn't have vision, they don't have that grace, they are using money to look for it. And it was given to us freely by God. Are you getting it? So now, after 10 years, that is when their eye open to see what we have already saw. That Nigeria have expired. Are you getting it? So all these things are the things that is coming to play, that is already playing. Look at Simon Ekpa. Picking it up. After the kidnapping of our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, he picked it up from there in another dimension, in another direction. Look at how far he has gone. The whole world.
He has done well.
The whole world today have recognized Biafra. They know Biafra. They have heard about Biafra. And they have seen Biafras. You get it now?
You sure?
They have seen the people called Biafrans. Many of them are hearing it, but they don't know them. They have not. But today they have seen them in their colors. They actually seen us with our colors. The color, the natural color that God gives to us. And the wisdom and grace that God has given to us. Listen and listen good. The people, the Latin nations like South America, the people like Argentina, Colombia, you see people like, imagine Trinidad and Tobago. Imagine America and other part of the world. In Africa here, Congo, Côte d'Ivoire, Eritrea, another part. The flag is flying, flying, flying. In fact, they have submitted their support of Biafran nation to the United Nations. They have written their own support. Many countries, is it the Finland themselves you want to talk about that have been supporting us right from the war? They have been supporting even up to now. The convention that was in Finland, the Finland government, they were aware and they allowed. Now Simon Ekpa himself, which the people see Nigeria saw as a problem, funny enough, was not even around the convention.
Yes, and that brings us to the issue around the ground that Dr. Ngozi Oruabueze has taken full control of the Biafran government in exile, pushing to taking it to different parts of the world in solidarity for support of Simon Ekpa. But the question is that, do you think Ngozi has what it takes to drive it?
Excuse me. What did you say? If she did not have, she wouldn't have come into the game. Simon Ekpa wouldn't have approved her. Do you know who she is? She is the chief. She is the chief of staff of Biafra. And listen to her speech in women's convention held in Korea. When this woman finished her speech, every other woman, if you see the hall, they stood up, standing ovation with clapping hand. There is something about that woman. There is something about that woman. And there is another thing that makes me to love her so much. I've listened to her speech time without number. Even when Nigeria media are flying on air that Simon Ekpa was arrested, Simon Ekpa in prison, Simon Ekpa this, Simon Ekpa that. Directly from her, I heard not arrested. He was invited and interrogated and free. The only thing that they cut him off from social media for now, stay away. And even for that convention, and glory be to God that Simon Ekpa was not in that convention. And that convention played a major role now to the people of the world that truly Simon Ekpa is not the one agitating for Biafra, but the Biafrans are the one agitating for their freedom. Even without Simon Ekpa, the agitation continues, the struggle continues. No matter what Nigeria do to stop Simon Ekpa, they cannot stop Biafran agitation because it's already in our hearts. Are you getting it? And another thing is this: glory be to God Almighty once again, because Simon Ekpa's absence on that day saved his life. There's an adage my father told me. I learned it from my father. He said, a soldier know the fight war to finish. A fight to remain in order to continue. That was what happened. Simon Ekpa fought and remained to continue as a good soldier. And a hero doesn't end in the war. And another thing is this: there is every tendency among the security people there, Nigeria can even buy one over to take the life of Simon Ekpa. Are you getting it? In that convention, you see why it's good as he stayed away, because he's a man that listens to advice. He take advice. And both Simon Ekpa, even the singles, none of them is going out of the structure and the foundation of Nnamdi Kanu. They are following it. Because she said it, I heard it from her, that Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister, have laid down the structure.
Yes, she said it. She said it.
They have laid down the structure. And where did the structure come from? Nnamdi Kanu. The procedure. So where they are taking it is on another angle. Diplomatically, are you getting it? To bring Nigeria down, for them to know that we are the real heroes in Nigeria. We are the one that make Nigeria what it is, and that is what Nigeria doesn't want to recognize, and that is what they don't want to hear. That without Igbos, you see, you Igbos are not good though; they are bad people, but allow them to go. Definitely, they are more important than you think. Than what you show to the world. They are more valid, they are more important. When you say that woman where you marry, no good, what are you supposed to do? Divorce her. But wherever you don't want her to go, definitely you are a liar. You are lying against her. So Nigeria is lying against the Biafrans.
No, the Finnish government, from what we learn, is very careful, have selected a date for Simon Ekpa, a public outing. You know, that's what they put it. The date is already accepted. But the thing is that, you know, at this point, you know, what do you think is Nigeria government? Are they going to attack Finland?
See, Nigerian government doesn't have what it takes to attack Finland. One, the man currently now is no longer Nigerian citizen. He's a Finland citizen. Two, The man currently now is holding a position in Finland as a citizen of the country. 3, the man now is not in Nigeria, is not even in Africa, but in their country. 4, who arrest, as Nigeria say, who arrest Simon Ekpa? Finland. Who charged him? Finland. Who are the people that are supposed to interrogate or charge him for anything or punish him for any offense? Finland. So if Nigeria should go anything contrary to attack Finland, they are inviting trouble. Serious one. Are you getting it? Serious one. And for your information, Putin is still in position, is still in power. And let me tell you, Putin is not in good time with Nigeria, the Nigerian government. And let me...
With the latest move to France.
Of course, with the latest move to France.
Have you known that some African countries have set France packing?
Yes. Are you getting it? And secondly, the Finland you are talking about still remain friend, family, brothers with Russia. So if Nigeria make any move to touch Russia, to touch Finland, definitely they are trying to ignite the anger of Putin. Because it will not be Finland alone. This will involve Putin too. And you know what that means? You know what it means? Can Nigeria withstand? No! Nigeria cannot withstand. If Nigeria can withstand, look at ordinary Boko Haram, they cannot conquer. Ordinary terrorists in the north, they can. Look at all the things that is going on, they cannot even cover it. You want to face a whole Russia that even the world is afraid of. Despite how giant the Americans still know that Russia and this kind of person in power, you have to play with the politics and with intelligence, or else this man will show you shaking. Go and ask Ukraine as they go presently now, even with the support of America, UK, and the NATO. The NATO themselves in support in Ukraine. But go to Ukraine. The president is crying as I'm talking to you.
Yeah, yes, very correctly. But pro-Biafran American President Donald Trump has said Russia and other countries are going to work for peace of Ukraine and restoration of Biafra against Nigeria. How would you describe that? Trump, is he not going to be a factor?
You see the reason why Nigeria are bribing so that Trump will not win election. You see the reason why Nigeria are ready to sacrifice 60 years of sucking of oil so that Donald Trump will not win election. You see, because they knew that if somebody like Trump should win an election, Trump is a man of integrity and principle. He's a man that loves the peace of the world. He's a man that loves giving what is right to whom deserve it. And now, somebody like a Russian president, Putin, no nonsense man. Mr. No Nonsense. I'm not saying that man smile. Although Donald Trump will smile a while, but to this one, no they smile, no they laugh. No laugh. Every time is the verse. I don't know if now so it had to be. So Nigeria must not. You know, and the peace talk is the best. Oh my God, I am happy. You see why I was dancing the very day Donald Trump was declared the winner. Are you getting it? You see why I'm dancing? Because he's going to bring peace. Not just Ukraine, but all over the world. He's going to do the needful. And let me tell you, it's only him that have the quality of creating peace between Putin and Ukraine. Only him that have what it takes. Only him that can bring peace, not just Ukraine, but in America. There was no peace in America. If you don't know, it's only Trump that can bring that peace, can bring safety, can bring a long living of America, long sustain of America. And not only America, it's then both in Russia, both in Ukraine, even in Palestine, and other part of the world. Then come back to Africa, Nigeria, Biafra.
Thank you.